everybody, happy Tuesday. This is Dave, your favorite host, and these are socks.
And that, luckily, is not what we're talking about today, although we do love socks. And that is not Dave, that is Paul. But anyway, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about a fun subject called...
toe walking.
You ever seen a toe walker?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Many times.
Many a times. All right, so we're going to jump in, kind of how we go about our protocols and types of interventions, how we decide. Now, this is just kind of a baseline. Obviously, it always comes down to you, the therapist, and us, the orthotist, and what we think for that particular kid. But typically, if we see a kid that, let's say Polly, for example, has the cognition, understands that toe walking is no. And they have the range. That's the other very important thing. So decent range, 5 to 7, just functional range. Polly's a little tight, but she has range to be able to do it, and she has the cognition. So in that case, we would look at a toe walking SMO, because all we really need is a cue, just a little reminder. And that could be a thermoplastic, 3D printed, either way. Another cool add-on to that is the open heel toe walking SMO, where we've got that nice silicone.
Whoa, that's nice.
That's nice, yeah. So that way we're just building a little more of that muscle memory, proprioceptive feedback. As we hit that heel, they can feel that and develop good gait patterns. So those are our kids that can be cued and have the range. All right, if we've got a kid that has been toe walking for ages and they can't get their flat foot on the ground, they have a plantar flexion contracture, and we got to accommodate that. So we've got to build up the heel. This is quite an extreme example.
Big Daddy.
The Big Daddy. But we need to accommodate that, and we can accommodate that through an articulated AFO, like this. And or if the kid just doesn't have the cognition to understand but has the range, we just need to be a little more aggressive and come up with a full stop. That way we're really stopping them whether they fight or not. This is going to hold them in that position and allow for good heel-toe walking. And now, lastly, just as a prep for the Utah Physical Therapy Association conference coming up first week in November, got a good friend. She's going to be teaching. She's a PT, going to be teaching about toe walking, and she has a kind of a different approach, a new approach to toe walking, and that is through the super solid ankle AFO. That is an AFO that does not bend at the ankle and does not bend at the foot plate. It is hard and stiff as a rock. There you go. And the whole theory behind this, I'm not going to spoil it, but a lot of toe walkers develop kind of that, their center of mass is very forward and their posterior chain is very weak. And so her whole theory is we need to bring that back. Otherwise, these kids often, out of brace, go right back to where they are. So I'm kind of just mainly giving this just as a tease so that you come to the conference and learn more about the super solid ankle approach to toe walking. As I really think there's a good population here of kiddos that we could serve with this intervention, but I want to make sure that you get the right education. So that's it for today. Stay off those toes, and we'll see you next time.